dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Get me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, Origianl crew, man? We're back, baby, with another round of some Diddy. Today we got Diddy's freak-offs and white parties explained. Which, from if you have heard people speak, the freak-offs are very different than what the white parties are. You know, a lot of people are like, have you ever been to a Diddy party? Yeah, I've been to. Because I'd be lying if I said, not me personally, but they'll be like, I'd be lying if I say I've never been to a Diddy party. But I never been to the parties y'all thinking about. Mm-hmm. There's different levels. Oh, and honestly, there are. Amongst any Hollywood parties, there's different levels to these parties. There's probably a Diddy all-white party, a regular party. And then there's probably like certain parties that's more edgier. And then there's the edgy parties. You get what I'm saying? Like where it really go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. But we're going to get some explanation on it today, man. So with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check it out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Lucky they want a thumbs up.
And we'll highly appreciate it, man. But with that being said, you ready, C?
I'm ready.
Let's check it out, y'all. Let's see what the parties are about. Let's see the explanation, man. Let's get it.
For decades, an invite to one of Sean Diddy Combs' infamous parties was a ticket to rub shoulders with Hollywood's elite.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're taking a closer look at the infamous parties of Sean Diddy Combs, explaining everything to do with the mogul's legendary white parties and his so-called freak-offs. Warning, certain information contains distressing details.
You're going to hear about my party, they're going to be shutting them down, they're going to probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time.
White parties. Few events were said to hold as much cultural prestige as Diddy's white party.
Well, I've always heard about the white parties. I think it would be really exciting. We have the Miss Universe and the Miss USA here, so we thought what a way to show them beautiful Beverly Park, and it's for a great cause.
Organized and hosted by Sean Diddy Combs starting in the late 1990s, white parties were high-profile, lavish events particularly known for their exclusive guest lists. The dress code was simple yet strict. Everyone had to wear all white and nothing but. The decor was also exclusively white, which many say created a sense of luxury, simplicity, and high status. The parties, which ran from the daytime to wee hours of the night, also often served as public relations events, blending celebrity culture with various charitable causes. White parties were held annually, with notable events taking place in the Hamptons, Beverly Hills, and other high society locations. The last major white party occurred in 2009 and was co-hosted by Ashton Kutcher. Attendees.
I think all the celebrities are already out here, so...
Whatever happened to her? Remember who this is? Damn! This is probably the first, like, internet famous person that I remember, like, that's, like, famous for the internet. You still... Tila Tequila.
Oh, that's her?
Yes.
Oh.
MySpace days. She was big on MySpace, and I
didn't know that was Tila.
Cause I remember people was like, oh, she kind of got famous.
I can't remember what she had looked like, but yeah, I know.
But then I see not too long ago like an updated photo, and she do not look the same at all. I swear. But honestly, bro, I wish I kept throwing the parties when I was throwing them. And my parties ain't nothing, but my parties, like, I wanted them to be on that level, though. Like, because if you really love enjoying throwing parties, it's about the atmosphere. It's about people having fun. It's the energy you provided. Have I ever provided liquor at a party? Yes, I provided liquor several times at a party in various ways. I remember I had a nothing but alcohol party where as soon as you come in, you take a shot. And was I carding everybody? No. But I was like literally on some trying to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Not thinking about the repercussions because we all in college. But I should have been checking IDs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I should have made sure everybody was 21, bro. I remember one party I didn't throw it, but I was an attendee and I started, you know what I'm saying? I was kicking it with Tay Keith, and that party ended up getting way out of hand to the point where it spilled over to the point where we had to take it outside. Bonfire happened. The police had to come shut it down, and the firefighters come Bruh, that party was lit, bruh. That was one of. Hey, that was a moment. If you know, you know. But man, I ain't gonna lie. College, bro, we had some of the best vibes, and like literally, you could continue to do stuff like that and elevate it. But I think in this generation and this like light of life, it's not the same. You know?
Yeah.
So it's a whole different vibe when you party in LA because people have like the Hamptons, all that, but we shut it down.
Honestly.
Diddy's white parties were notorious for attracting A-listers from across the entertainment landscape. Veteran celebrities were mixed with the most of-the-moment stars along with those in high society. Patrick McMullen, a nightlife photographer who attended some of the parties, told the New York Times that the events also featured a lot of, quote, young people and, quote, nightclub kids. The Feds became a significant networking hub for those in music, film, fashion, and beyond. Notable attendees over the years included the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Salman Rushdie, Donald Trump, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Chris Brown, among many others. Notable incidents. Being such a high-profile spectacle, Diddy's white parties often made for extravagant scenes. No expense was spared, and no detail was overlooked. The 2009 party was said to feature dancers, quote, gyrating in giant plastic balloons. It was also at this event that Ashton Kutcher memorably swung like Tarzan across the swimming pool. It's said that models often wore angel wings and occasionally went topless. In fact, photos from the 1998 party show Diddy pouring champagne over a couple of partially nude attendees.
I ain't gonna lie, that era, that was a lit-ass party, bro. Like, what do you think, C?
What you mean? What do I think?
Like, when you thinking about this era of partying and turning up, back, like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think, like, of the essence of the party? You know?
Like, do I think you gotta be getting butt naked to have a good time?
Not even just that, just
Because
the essence of the
when she said
vibes.
that, you said that was a little party then.
But let's be real though, because I seen a post not I think it was today or yesterday. And I'm gonna just say the person, Lil Duval reposted, and he reposted Tip Drill music video, and he was talking about, oh, this was the time, like, basically, like, this is one of the best times ever. LA was like this every night. If you remember the Tip Drill video, you remember the essence of it. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Girls shaking, half naked, some all naked. The infamous car swipe down the booty, and every like that was like. Of that time, it was like, what the?
Yeah.
But they were showing the light of the Hollywood lifestyle, the Hollywood partying lifestyle. So you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that was like, that's how you knew a party was lit. I've talked about like stuff that went on. Like I didn't DJ the party and people fucking, you know what I'm saying, off to the side. It was just a good vibe, and that's how you knew a party was lit. Like, oh, bro, they didn't.
I guess my perspective on things, I guess, is a little different because I just wouldn't dare be doing none of that. But I guess for a lot of people, like seeing things like that or hearing about things or just being in the room or the presence when stuff like that happened, and people like, damn,
and feeling the vibes and the energy.
Like, this was going on, this was going on. So for a lot of people, like for it to be a talk or a conversation, then a lot of people will deem that as being like a lit party.
Yes.
But I mean, I guess if that's what you look at it as, I just wouldn't.
But I'm not saying everybody's gonna indulge in something. But I'm saying those typical parties are deemed to be the lit parties.
That's what I'm saying. Me personally, if I see and hear that type of stuff going on,
you don't have to indulge in it.
Yeah, I know. I said if I hear or see that type of stuff going on, I am not going to deem it me.
Yeah,
I'm not going to deem it like, girl, that was a lit ass party. Girl, that wasn't there. I'm not me personally.
But you might have had a good time at something. Say for instance, you at the party, you see this stuff going on, but you can be like, bro, the music was good, bro. It was good vibes, good energy.
Right.
And
I'm going to find something else. I'm talking about what you said. You said since that was going on, you deem it as a lit party. And I said, me personally, okay, yeah.
I'm coming from the DJ spectacular, and I'm just speaking because I'm actively DJing, but for that energy and that's big for me and my reputation because it's like, oh, you had the vibes,
right? I get
and so
that.
me, I'm getting booked more,
right?
Because of that.
You take what you take from it, of being deeming it as a lit party, and I can take what I take from as being deemed. Yeah, I get you, but yeah, at that time, yes, that was what it was. Yeah. I agree with you. Let's move on.
The 1998 party showed Diddy pouring champagne over a couple of partially nude attendees. In 2004, Diddy reportedly brought out an original copy of the Declaration of Independence, accompanied by tight security, of course. Over-the-top incidents like these helped cement the party's reputation as an event where anything could happen.
Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
Unlawful activity.
Another woman is accusing Sean Diddy Combs of sexual assault in a lawsuit.
It's important to note that Diddy's white parties are not mentioned in the 3-count indictment the federal government levied against Combs.
Forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice.
However, distressing accusations have surfaced, including one from Adria English, an exotic dancer and adult film performer who was hired by Diddy to work a series of white parties in the mid to late 2000s. She sued Diddy, alleging that the music magnate asked her to wear a black dress to signal her availability for intimate encounters.
Oh.
She also asserts that she was plied with several substances and made to be a, quote, sexual pawn.
In the complaint, she accuses Combs and other defendants of using her as, quote, a sexual pawn.
Recording artist Jay Blaze says he attended the 2009 white party, but notes that he grew uncomfortable as the night went on. He allegedly saw inebriated men mistreat models in the pool, adding that no one intervened. These accusations have led to a reappraisal of the white parties in light of Diddy's recent legal troubles. Freak-offs.
But the thing is, on me though, on some real spill, if I know I'm going, like, if I'm put myself in her shoes, if I'm know it's a white party and y'all specifically asking me to wear a black dress for a certain thing, I'm not showing up to the party. Me being a grown adult, I'm going to choose not to show up to the party because that's not what I'm here for. That's not what you know what I'm saying? I don't care the amount of money. That's not what I'm available for. But also, I don't understand. I'm not the person. I'm not of the person mindset at that time and what they're, you know what I'm saying? Because you can be looking at the hindsight like, what the fuck was I put into?
Yeah.
But also, as a grown adult, the actions on your end has to be held responsible as well.
Yeah.
Not trying to point fingers at her, but I'm like, you being grown in the sex life, in the adult industry, because that's what they said she was. She was an adult model. You know what that means. Mm-hmm. If I'm going to an all white party, but you tell me to dress in all black for a specific reason, and if I'm not okay with that, and that's not what I want to do, I'm not showing up.
Yeah, I got you.
As an adult, as just being grown, you know. But I don't know.
Appraisal of the white parties in light of Diddy's recent legal troubles. Freak-offs.
They also uncovered videos of elaborately produced sex performances with multiple victims that Combs allegedly referred to as freak-offs.
At the center of the current charges laid against Combs are so-called freak-off performance parties. Prosecutors describe these X-rated events as, quote, elaborate and produced performance.
I wonder his ass. Because it's a fighting mind time for them to get his ass after getting his ass. And I know people like, I know the charges are totally different, but is there a possibility getting his ass led them to get his ass?
What's his name?
That's the mayor of New York. The dude that's under investigation. Mm-hmm. And they tell him he needs to resign as the mayor.
Yeah.
That's him. But I wonder, could it still be linked in somehow in some sort of case? Or these are totally separate investigations they had and just so happened they are cool with each other?
Yeah.
Or did Diddy situation lead them to him? Because that could be something. They was while investigating found something.
I can't remember all his charges.
Yeah. But even like not even that.
I'm talking about the mayor.
Oh, you talking about the mayor?
Yeah.
And even just raiding Diddy house might have found some documents. might have found some text messages because typically when I would hope raiding the home, you get a warrant for his messages records and phone records as well. But maybe that reveals something and made open up an investigation on him. You never know who all they're opening investigations on behind the raid if he had anything linked to something or something. Because also, what happened to the drug dealer?
Oh yeah,
his drug guy.
Yeah.
What happened to the white guy? Very weird. Haven't heard much about that since.
Performances featuring adult workers, which Combs allegedly organized, directed, and recorded for his own gratification.
He's accused of trafficking women and male sex workers to perform depraved freak-offs.
Diddy, why you just didn't start a porn company? Oh, I shouldn't even said that word. Well, why you just didn't start that? I gotta bleep that out. I'm at 15, 22. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing it like that, you should just started you a company, shot some films, hire workers. You know what I'm saying? And you can still shoot your fantasies. But I guess it would have been a bad taste if you said Bad Boy Films. Bad Boy Production.
No.
It's money and everything.
I mean, technically, yeah. Well, that's a little different.
Look at OnlyFans right now.
I about to say technically you was doing that, but technically no. At the same time,
to your own fantasy.
But no, I'm saying as far as like if everyone is willing, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like even like you could have called it Diddy Freak House, and then just that would have been a Diddy series, and it just I guess you was like I don't want everybody to know that I'm into all that.
For real.
But it's a whole industry that's been thriving for years off this. Even before we was born, that industry has been around forever. So why not go milk the money?
And male sex workers to perform depraved freak-offs. Drug-fueled sex parties for his own twisted enjoyment.
Freak-offs, which often lasted several days, were held in secret. Many were said to have taken place after Diddy's white parties. It's reported that once the bulk of A-list guests departed, the freak-offs would often begin in back rooms. These events included male and female sex workers. It's also purported that there was heightened security and staff to facilitate the debaucherous events. Participants.
There's countless victims who we likely won't know the identities of.
In addition to Diddy, the alleged participants in these so-called freak-offs included his friends, sex workers, and select special guests. These private freak-off gatherings only included those heavily aligned with Diddy's inner circle, though.
Love Records. We here. We stronger together. Yeah.
According to reports, the freak-off guest list would shrink as the night went on, leaving only an exclusive few to participate in the more explicit activities. It's not known at this time if any high-profile celebrities participated in any freak-offs. Attending Combs's white parties does not equate to any wrongdoing, as the freak-offs were the after party. Freak-off items.
It was very clear.
You heard what she said?
The freak-offs was the after party?
The after parties. I told you there's the party, then there's the after party, then there's the after party. That's when it gets sloppy and them they slipping and sliding in some baby oil. But how do you classify those who are truly victims or those who were willing participants that later on say, "Hey, I'm a victim and not a participant"? Because you might have those who say, "Hey, I'm a victim," just in case y'all are trying to get those who are willing participants and try to lock them up, and then just say, "Oh no, I was a victim. I didn't really want to do this, but I was forced into doing it," even though you knew what was going on and you was like, "Yeah, I'm cool with it," you know.
I guess depending on what role you played and if you were under some type of influence to your knowledge. I mean, not to your knowledge. Because
like that dude that was in the police precinct, right? Mm-hmm. Remember that video? Yeah. He was selling everything. Yeah. He said he was a professional sex worker and everything. But I'm like, and what reason why were you telling this information? Were they already invested? Because they said the interview happened in 2018, I want to say. That's what I heard. I could be wrong, but that's before all of this happened.
Yeah.
With the Cassie situation. So if you was willing to tell, then is it because you was investigating into something else and you want to tell some stuff to get out of a situation, or were they investigating Diddy and you was somebody who brung it to him? Like, in what grounds was that interview?
Yeah.
For you to disclose the information? Because at some point it sounded like he was a willing participant until things didn't go his way and he caught something. Because like if we can all be honest and real, sometimes a lot of people are willing participants up until something happens to them, and now they pissed off and now they want to tell. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just saying if we get one, we need to get them all. And I don't need somebody who's crying wolf and saying, "Hey, I'm a victim," when you're not truly a victim. You just don't want to go down with him.
I got you.
And that's the only thing. I need us to really find out who are true. And we I don't think we ever will. But if you were somebody, you got contact with somebody else and brought them into it for him, I need you to go down too. Because you're soliciting the same way he's soliciting.
Yeah.
I need everybody to be held responsible for their actions when it comes down to this.
Clear that a lot of the information that they got was from digital evidence that was taken from the raid.
According to prosecutors, the items used in the freak-off gatherings included large quantities of illegal substances, gallons of liquor, and other notable supplies such as baby oil and lubricants, which were allegedly, quote, essential for the event. During searches of Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami, law enforcement reportedly seized narcotics, videos, and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants, all suspected of being used for the freak-offs.
They're looking for...
How many videos? We know the quantity of the baby oil. We need to know the quantity of everything. How many bottles of lube? How many because I heard what he liked to keep in his bathroom. Cameron and Mace brought that to light. Y'all discovered some of that too? I'm just saying. You need to know what I lay it all out on the table. Done. You know how they be laying it all out on the table when they bust people with narcotics? They be like, "Oh, this pound of drugs. We need to see all the oh, it was that baby oil. Oh, he got the expensive shit. We need to see that type. Lay it all out on the table for us. These are all the cassette tapes. We need to see all of it. Like, damn, he got that many cassette tapes. Who all on the tape?
You want that?
I don't want to see what's on the tape because that's some wild shit.
You just want to see how many.
I just want, fill us in, bro, quickly.
Fill you in.
No, fill us in. You told us about the baby oil. We need to know about it all.
You said, I want it all. I hear you.
So put all the straps in. I ain't gonna say the straps can mean guns and it can be, put it all out there on the table. He was. He let it all hang out.
Oh gosh.
Hang all his dirty laundry out.
I feel you. They will.
Put it on blast. I feel like this case gonna drag, bro.
It is one of those. It's not gonna be no 2, 3. It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna be a while.
Of baby oil and lubricants, all suspected of being used for the freak-offs.
They're looking for videos, photos, any mementos that he may have been keeping that would corroborate what accusers have said.
Combs's employees were allegedly responsible for making sure these items were fully stocked, alongside such things as linens and special lighting. It's also claimed that IV fluids were sometimes administered following the sessions to help Combs and others recover from the physical strain.
I was just gonna say, it's a problem when you gotta have some IV out there.
That's something serious.
Boy, I don't want no type of night like that. So
what you said? Well, I need an IV the next morning.
Boy, y'all really got down dirty, huh? Dirty money. Diddy, dirty money. He been telling us this whole time, bruh. Can't stop, won't stop. Bad boys. No, you say it.
No, because I feel so weird. I feel so weird saying
it. Take that.
It's a little weird to me.
Take that, bruh. Oh, Diddy Dirty Money. Brother Love. At the height of the freak offs, he changed his name to Love because he said, I'm trying to spread love. I wanted everybody to embrace love.
I said, oh, okay.
What the fuck is going on with this love? His name was P. Diddy, Pissy Diddy. What's the abbreviation? What's the anonym for Diddy? Daddy. Puff Daddy. Yeah, he trying to puff Daddy. Get it?
So annoying.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
My bad.
You have the option to be notified for occasional
All right, thank you, Miss Mojo. Let's go.
notifications. Illegal activity. The criminal allegations against Sean Diddy Combs and his freak-offs are numerous and include trafficking, assault, and racketeering. It's alleged that Diddy's many employees are also involved, as they facilitated the events by booking hotel rooms, arranging travel, as well as providing payments.
Note he did not act alone. So there were enablers from his employees, his co-workers, his assistants, to other people in law enforcement that have aided and abetted him in carrying out these crimes.
Illegal substance use was allegedly a significant feature of the parties and was leveraged as a method of, quote, control. The federal indictment against Diddy further claims that some of the victims were unaware they were being filmed during the sessions, only to have the videos later used as blackmail.
He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
Authorities have interviewed numerous victims and witnesses, using videos, financial records, and electronic communications to build their case.
These videos must have been clear.
Yeah.
To get the victims? Because that's probably how they was able to track down the victims.
Yeah, it was in another video when the guy was talking. He was, I think, was it him or whoever, one of them that was like speaking on one of the, and he was like, the videos are clear and there will be no question as to who the people are that's on the video.
He did say that. He did say that.
Also, I was thinking, like, because we have done so many videos, I'm just kind of over it at this point. But because I just want things to like. More things like for real, like for them to actually start, other things to come out and
truly
to
investigate and drop
justice for,
true victims.
Anyway, what was I about to say? Dang, it slipped my mind that freaking quick. What was I saying?
We was talking about the clear the video.
Clear videos.
And you said dude came
because he said that he used it as like blackmail and stuff like that, because we was talking about it like in another video, like as to like why maybe some people maybe never came out and said anything or like done anything. Since he has said that, it makes me think now people don't want to air their business out, regardless of the fact that if they were willing or if they wasn't. The fact that you have me on video doing anything, like if I was under some influence, I didn't know I was being recorded. Even if I consented to do something, I didn't know I was being recorded. So now you have these videos, so like I have no leverage. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people do stay silent, and it sucks. It's messed up on so many levels, and it's just kind of like.
Let me ask y'all
how
this.
Many people? How much like of like the videos and the footage do y'all have for real? Like you be saying it because you just be nosy, I think.
No, I'm dead serious.
Because like I'm really like at this point now, I'm like for real. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, dang. Since he said that, I'm like, really, how many people are on these videos?
And it's not the fact that I'm like.
When I say that, I just be playing with you. But
No. Let me say it.
Go ahead, say it.
My thing is, because I'm not just addressing you, I'm addressing people that's typically in the comments as well. Like at the end of the day, there's no matter how much hearsay there has been spread about Diddy for years. There's always been speculations. It's not about hearsay. It's about what you can prove in court with hard evidence. That when you show this to the jury could be like, okay, that's ground, that's proof. I don't want such and such to come and say, yeah, this is the information I got from this person. Man, that's hearsay, bro. Yeah. And a lot of stuff that y'all keep repeating or trying to reference a person. That person ain't doing shit but saying hearsay.
Yeah, and it will never stand in court. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I said with like a case like this, you can't rush it. You can't be like, I'm ready for da da da. You can't.
No, I'm just saying I'm ready for y'all.
They really
like,
have to put strong.
Yeah.
Like they have to build a strong case.
Because honestly, him having 1,000 bottles of baby oil ain't hard, like a hard case to lock him up behind. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, but him having 120 victims, and then we can prove that they are victims, locks him up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That truly does locks him up. But also to seal those cases, we need a little bit more.
Especially you got tapes that you can tell that people probably don't know that they have been recorded and stuff like that, and you're using it as blackmail.
It's a possibility on those tapes that if it does proceed to look as though that the victim is a willing participant, then we have to rule that person out. Because it'll be hard to say whether or not to make... I'm saying just from a jury standpoint of being able to go up there and justify as a prosecutor to say, yeah, this person... Somebody else might be like, hey, that person look as though they're not. You get what I'm saying? And
I hear you.
But all I need in my eyes, all I need is one victim. And I'm like, all right, you a sick motherfucker. All I need is one. And especially minors being involved. That to me even trumps it up even more.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, also, we need to lock up even these people who coming out here saying, hey, I was around. I know this happened. I know this happened. I recorded certain things. And that's another thing I was going to ask y'all. Do y'all believe these recordings? Do y'all believe these recordings are of these individuals?
What recordings?
You know what recordings I'm talking about.
I know, but you say things.
Nah, you know what recording. Y'all know what recordings I'm talking about.
Like stuff that he see like on social media. Like you hear different people doing things, and you hear.
Do y'all believe them? See, we ain't gotta elaborate on that.
Yes,
you
did.
No, I ain't. No.
You talking about these recordings?
If they clicking on this video, they know what recordings I'm talking about. Recordings, audio recordings. Somebody said they recorded audio recordings of him, and I know the person.
Yeah, but
And if you knowing stuff going down, you need to be locked up too, because you loose lip about a lot of stuff too. And even the musicians that said they used to participate in stuff too, they need to be locked up. They have publicly been out here for years speaking on all this stuff. And my thing is, if you knew about stuff and you're not taking it to appropriate authorities and you're just doing it for interview purposes and talking about it, you need to be locked up because you're just trying to monetize off the experience. You're making money off of it. You know? I don't know, man.
Using videos, financial records, and electronic communications to build their case.
There isn't just one witness. This isn't just about Cassie. There are going to be multiple witnesses who are going to be testifying. The defense is trying to portray this as, oh, there's going to be one witness. No. There are going to be a lot of witnesses who are going to come forward.
If convicted on all charges, Diddy faces a mandatory 15 years to life in prison. His attorneys, however, maintain that the parties and freak-offs were all consensual. Combs has pleaded not guilty.
Sean Combs is defiant and has pleaded not guilty to all charges, but locked up in one of New York's most notorious
and that part with his lawyers saying they were willing participants, he's not denying the freak-offs. By even saying that they're a willing participant, he's not denying the freak-offs. He's basically saying, yeah, things happen, but they weren't held at their will. So on that end, the prosecutor has to prove that, yeah, these people are being held against their will in some shape, form, or fashion, whether they were drugged. Do I believe every participant? Personally, I don't believe everybody participated willingly. That's just personal opinion. My personal opinion is not swayed by no one else's, just mine, and I'm not trying to sway anyone else's opinion. But that's just my thoughts on it. But you get what I mean? Like, that's just rule of law. Like, and it's about the facts. What if there are other willing participants that were participating in these freak-offs, and there was participants while they were participating in it with Diddy?
Huh? I'm sorry, what you say?
What if there were other willing participants during the freak-offs with Diddy?
Yeah.
But amongst that, amongst that, there were parties involved that were not willing.
Right.
Should those other people be held responsible with Diddy? That were willing.
Yes. Say for instance, say for instance you have
10 people.
Say for instance you have, I say two women. I'm just gonna use, you have 2 women or whatever the case may be.
That was women and men.
I'm just gonna use
okay.
I understand that there were men as well that were willing or not willing. But you have 2 women that are willing, for instance. But then you have this, I'm not willing, and then you have this man, 2 men or something that are willing, and then you got Diddy in the corner recording all of this stuff happening or whatever the case may be. Everybody that's in that room that's not under some type of influence and know what's happening, know what's going on, yes, I do feel like they should be held responsible right with his ass. Is that what you're trying to ask me?
Yeah, but in other terms, but yeah, cool.
To all charges, but locked up in one of New York's most notorious and violent prisons, the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center.
What do you make of Diddy's past parties and current legal troubles? Share your civil thoughts in the comments below.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
The fact that this motherfucker said, I did. Oh my God.
Civil thoughts in the comments below.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know it.
And Cat said he got the receipts.
So you gotta tell him no. That's crazy.
Did you say I'm finna say, did you call Cat Unc?
No.
You could now at this point.
I didn't call him. Yeah, you could, but I just know what I said.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, man.
I don't know, y'all.
Yeah.
I really don't. It's so much. It's really.
And
it's
then
so much.
also with that, do you lock up the guy that was bodyguarding the door?
I don't.
Even though I'm not in the room, I'm being a participant of the actions of what's going on, but I'm standing outside guarding the door so nobody can come in. Do you lock that person up as well? I'm guarding the door, make sure nobody comes and nobody. But
you know what's happening.
You know what's happening in these rooms.
You just as guilty. At the end of the day, I'm all your questions. I'm just leaving it to the court, leaving it to the system. I don't know, but yeah. You said what?
I said person. I'm locking everybody ass up.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what level your ass on. You want to take? You want to take? I gotta verify some shit. Right now, we all,
Yeah. I don't know, y'all.
I don't trust a single
so
soul.
I definitely don't, but yeah.
But the minors, especially, like, you can be able to track. That's weird as hell, bro. That's weird. Very weird. All the way down to 9.
That's what they said.
I wonder how they was able to determine most of the victims. Were they in the tapes as well? That's weird, bro. And the people that's involved, weird. Lock their ass up. Throw away the key. 15 years ain't enough. Need more.
Facts.
But y'all spam us up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Gotta stack a flip for my folks. Dollar.